That'll do it. That'll do it. Finally, it ends.
That shit went on way too long.
On Santana's head, but his corner did not want to stop it. His corner wanted it to continue, and so Neil Young let it continue to that point.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the corner letting that go. You know, they can see their man is not stable on his feet. They've been with him in the training camp for so long, so they know their man. Santana.
That shit went on way too long. We're not going to be here no motherfucking 10, 15 minutes. We're going to get straight to the chase. Obviously, it's 6:50 in the morning. My sleep pattern is wacky as shit. So, you know, I'm here covering the Josesito Lopez fight. I'm a Josesito Lopez stan. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com to cover every single major fight live. The first fight of Josesito Lopez I ever covered was when he broke Victor Ortiz's jaw with Canelo and the Golden Boy himself sitting ringside. Of course, we all know what happened to him when he fought Canelo. You know something? I had him. A part of me felt as though his fight with Andre Berto was fixed. I really felt that because I was like, yo, like he was winning in my PBC on Spike, right? And then he gets the Mayweather fight. That shit looked a little shady to me, but nonetheless, Josesito Lopez, I think it's going to probably get Danny Garcia, right? Your Dennis Ugas, Jamal James, those type of guys seem to be on the radar. You know? He was throwing some crazy heat in there. He beat the shit out of my man Francisco Santana right here, who Jared Swift Hurd couldn't stop in his last fight, by the way. Interesting, right? So now the question is, where... Oh, my bad. Hold up. Where does Lopez go next? Right? Let's turn it up. We're going to do a little
Lopez landed over 100 more punches than Santana. It was not close on the judges' scorecards. It just wouldn't be. And usually a corner takes that into account. Power punches, wide discrepancy, 115 to 56. And to your point, Santana was just not reacting properly at a certain point. But his corner just showed no inclination to stop the fight or say, hey, look, what do you think? Show me something. They never said that. Obviously, a lot of respect between these two warriors. They give a great, honest effort. But Lopez is the guy bringing it every step of the way.
I appreciate you, man. You got a lot of heart, man. You and I are very similar. Yeah, we are. We are. You guys never jumped anybody. You get hit, we're like, oh, hell no, we're going to keep it going. You know what I mean? So we're identical, bro. Good shit. Tough effort. Good fucking fight, man. It's finally getting to meet you, bro. Same here, bro. Same here. I've heard the good things about you, man. No, I know, man. Likewise, bro. Thanks, man.
See, that's what I love about boxing.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. Two guys can fight their hearts out, and then at the end of the round, they shake hands.
Let's do a jump cut until they go to the particulars and, you know, post-fight interview and whatnot. Please like, subscribe.
Time of 1 minute 22 seconds in round number 10. A referee in charge, Neil Young, has seen enough. He stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. The Riverside Rocky, Josesito Lopez.
Josesito Lopez with another good win, and he continues on his outstanding run right now. Again, he comes off a great run, beating an unbeaten fighter, losing very close after he had Keith Thurman rocked, and then knocked out John Molina, and now gets a knockout over the sturdy Shia Santana. At what point do we still keep this going? Here's the knockdown in round 9. And then we'll show you the end of that.
His arms were flailing horribly at that point. Now look at that. I mean...
Now the ref didn't see that, Joe. I just want to point that out. Neil Young did not see him walking back. He was ushering Lopez back to his corner.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people ringside that could have said something to the referee. We were saying it.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's the end there. Look, Joe, I'm
You're not supposed to talk to the
Lennox,
referee.
weigh in on this. What are your thoughts as to when that fight should have stopped?
It should have been stopped at the last 8 count. When he took the knee, that's when they should have stopped the fight.
I think so too.
Again, in Neil Young's defense, I like it when a ref counts to 10. You have all 10, and then you make your assessment.
You know, I just watched this whole card twice, back to back. This is my second time watching this fight again. I had it on mute when I was doing other shit the last time.
So congratulations, what a dominant performance.
That's
You
my
were just
fault
landing
for taking
shot
off
after
last
shot.
night.
Were you kind of surprised how tough Santana was?
No, not at all, actually. I knew he was he's one of the toughest fighters not holding a belt. You know, when they don't put me against the best, they put me against the toughest. I'm never in an easy fight, but I'm always going to give it everything.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but Santana usually averages about 80 punches thrown per round. Tonight, you kept him at only about 52 punches thrown around. Do you think that's due to your body punching?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. He knew that if he made a small mistake, he was going to pay for it. I made sure I paid for it. He paid for any small mistakes he made, and I dictated the pace, like I said I would. Use my jab and utilize good movement against one of the toughest fighters.
And looking back at the fight, is there anything that you would have done differently to maybe get the stoppage earlier?
You know, I was a little patient. But he's a crafty fighter, a tough fighter that can take some good punches. You know, and he's a solid fighter with the strong punch.
Well, I appreciate all the respect you're giving to him. And speaking of your weight class, we got a big fight tonight. Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny Garcia. Who do you have in that fight?
It's tough to decide. I think Errol Spence has a slight advantage, but Danny Garcia's a dog, man. I can't count him out, and he's going to give him a good fight. And I think it's a fairly even fight. I can't decide on the winner on that, but I want to fight some of the best fighters. I want a world championship. You can't deny me now. I stopped a guy that's never been stopped before, one of the toughest fighters there is, and that goes to show anything. I deserve a big fight, and I want a world title.
All right, well, I hear you. Josesito Lopez looking to get his shot at the world title again. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you. Brian, back to you.
I wonder if he's going to be in an eliminator. They always showing Rosie Perez. Sometimes she be on some casual shit. Like, for real. Sometimes. She's sharp, but she do be on some casual shit sometimes. They be trying to make it seem like she this fucking, you know, super boxing goddess. By the way, Birds of Prey was whack. Whack-ass movie. I'm looking at the rankings and wondering why Josesito Lopez is not ranked. It doesn't seem like... Wait, let me look. See if he's ranked. Yeah, he beat his ass, man. Okay, so 9 by the WBC. Not ranked by the WBA, surprisingly. Motherfuckers. Not ranked by the IBF or the WBO. I think Danny Garcia, Ugas, Jamal James... I think somewhere along those lines. That's what I think. I wouldn't even be surprised if, you know, Maurice Hooker over on PBC now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Maurice Hooker. Would not be surprised. But it could be, you know, Danny Garcia too. You know, as a get back fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We cover every single major fight live, uncut. Please like and subscribe.